Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Traveling Less Than 8 Paths with Doomepitaph. So, since the last stream I've been able to obtain the Limit Broken Compass. This is one of the weapons I'll be bringing up for this run. I haven't started at 80 plus this time. I figure, well, might as well just go 50 plus and see how far we can get today. I'm going to try and start off as quick as possible and just see how far we can get. Let's say 2.5 hours. Yeah, it's going to be a short stream. This build is already set up. I took the liberty of setting this up yesterday. It isn't as serious of a setup as last week when I climbed 30 floors in preparation of the stream. Hello, Comedy Pie, welcome. So, everything here we've got is uncapped. You'll notice I finally got Pale Wind's gear uncapped. I've been looking forward to that for the longest time. Also, got his weapon uncapped, so doing okay farming that annoying as hell boss. We've got a bunch of other gear here. The only two ones that are at their apex of strength are the Hornet Saber A and Bronson Magnum E. So, but this build isn't as well constructed around the Magnum as my skill master is. I'm still using the stamina decals. Maybe that's a crutch of mine. They're not good for damage, and thus for bosses they won't be amazing, but they're more just for comfort, you know, because we're going to be climbing a bunch of floors and I want stamina to use for fighting and I want stamina to use for running, so that's why I've got these decals set up. The Saber Addict, I've had that for a while and that's going to help with the +9 saber. The Crowd Pleaser is a good decal now, so I'm using it, and a one-shot one kill just in case enemies are tough and I need to shoot them in the face over and over. Hey, Shenron. You're farming for the Bowling Crusher? Oh yeah, the napalm fight. Right, that's a very vanilla strategy you're using there. I mean, I don't know any better ways than just smashing her with the rage move of the Bowling Crusher over and over again. But nowadays there's much more gear that you have access to that is really good against her. Like, everything is tier 4 release. Though the Night Raider might be more accessible considering that it doesn't require purples. That's a terrible lineup. Don't care for that lineup. Check the login bonus. Is it death metals? It's not death metals. Oh well. We'll get death metals tomorrow, I'm sure. Wow. Isn't that the perfect roll striker? 280 strength. Good job on getting that, by the way. Yeah, the Kamas is strong on the top floors. There's a lot of Kamas up there. Alright, so I'm going to quickly show off my fun shots before we leave.
This is a masterpiece.
Getting that one ready to check fun shots. Excuse me. I've been confirming which things give you fun shots and which don't on my channel lately. I mean, this information may already be known, but I figure I might as well put it out there, even if it's already there, just to make sure. And I'll be upgrading this later and checking if it actually gives fun shots, because this is no longer available, I think. It was the limited time chest blueprints from the hernia. The ones that look slightly different from the regular version. and I'm not sure if that does or does not give fun shots. So I'm gonna make a quick video when this is upgraded. Also the Reaper's Coat, not sure if that gives fun shots. I think it should, because I believe it's a permanent addition to the game, so I don't see why it wouldn't. I believe Jackal gear gives fun shots, but I haven't made a video as proof, as evidence. So I'm going to try and farm the Jackals a little bit and get a new blueprint from them. Probably going to be an armor blueprint from one of the guys. And when I learn that, I'll be able to make a video confirming if you get fun shots from crafting Jackal stuff. Oh hey Jason, welcome. Let's see, just going to quickly check what else I have to go over before we leave. Yeah, the shooter. We're on a shooter class for once. I'm usually, well, the first few runs I did on stream of the top floors, I was on a skill master. Just gonna show off the builds quickly. There we go. No, not there we go. Here we go. So here's roughly kind of the build. I think these two have been traded out for farming TDM, but those were some kind of pay-to-win decals originally. This one was Kali Angel, and this one was Juggler, I believe. And then here we had the Golden Heart, which is removed because I'm wearing it on this fighter. A quicker way for War Purple? I don't think there's a quicker way to farm specific purples than running up the floor 50 plus over and over again and hoping it shows up in your legendary chest. Going for the legendary chest as a reward is a good way, and you'll randomly see it drop here and there. Yeah, you can go battle to the top, but I don't think that's any faster. Now, I have been farming all different gear, all different resource to floor 45, also getting some kill coins from that. It's like a kill coin, comma, all types material farming route for like the, 6-star materials. And I've actually been getting a decent amount of purples from that floor 45, more than you would expect. But then that's anecdotal, it may not help you. Yeah. So here's my skill master. That was another build I would use to go up. And for the most part, I think I would go with Dusk, the Collector, until I had like a ton of all kinds of resource. Oh hey, Kaneki. I'm doing alright, thanks. Can't complain. They've installed a air conditioning at the workspace. So now I'm moving from air conditioning to air conditioning. It's almost like there's no heat wave at all. Very very livable temperatures. Definitely beats being over 30 constantly. Still, my bedroom's not air conditioned, so I do have to, you know, figure out how to sleep through the heat sometimes. Yeah, so this is not properly crafted here. I think I went with dual barbarian, probably. Dual barbarian, quick reload, and then the 2 stamina things. That's how I'd go with the collector. Not enough damage really. Anyway, we'll be on a shooter this time. The fun shots, I don't know if I showed those off.
Oh, it's you.
So I'm at, let's see, 22/26 pierce and 28 blunt. And blunt seems pretty easy to upgrade considering there's much less blunt weapons in the game. Head, chest and legs will all upgrade at the same speed. So yeah, even though the hats are not as important as the legs and chest, Not only because they give less armor, but because you're usually wearing head and you're usually wearing body and legs if you're wanting to be armor clad for challenging fights in this game. Nonetheless, I have more headphone shots because they're just so easy to upgrade and fun to upgrade because they give stats and stuff too. Right. Yeah, I don't know what I'm really upgrading right now. Anyway,
Come back anytime.
whatever. Let's just get to the fighting, shall we? I think I'm prepped. Do I have the live stream buff? Yeah. The armor is ready. So Pale Wind +9 is probably going to be some of the strongest armor in the game. It's got a severe weakness to slash and fire, so that's something to bear in mind. But there's not too many really difficult to dodge slashing weapons in the game. Most of them you can deal with. The blunt and pierce, that kind of makes that you can block every projectile pretty decently in the game. No weakness to thunder, which is interesting because I'm used to running around severely weak to thunder and having to watch out for the white steel guys. The white steel guys, now I can just laugh them off because they'll be able to do nothing to me. It used to be they were my, well, not my nemesis, but halfway to being my nemesis, because as red napalm, you're weak to white steel. Silver heart, fantastic. Yeah, I think being at 30 of all the attack things and being at 40 of all the defense things is like your ultimate goal. I don't know exactly how high the attack ones get, but I don't think it's going to be much higher than 30.
Oh, I've been waiting for you. Fellow Beaver, power
Let's see.
mushroom.
Yeah, I've got some new decals since last time. I did some stews, and are they here? Can I show them off? Well, I've got Buzzsaw Addict is a new one, and I've got the Longsword Addict, but it's not in the pool, it's on one of the fighters. Probably on Loretta. I bet I had fun with that decal against Black Thunder. Yep, there it is. No, the last fight I did was against White Steel, but I did use this against Black Thunder. 30% increase for swords, which is a pretty good one to have. I don't have too much useless addicts, I would say. Oh yeah, one other thing I'm bringing with me is an attack boost with +16 to dexterity, which should buff the damage of Hornet Saber and all of the others, the guns, because they're all pierce. And they scale with, well, they require dex and they are pierce type, so you get the best dex increase for that type of weapon. This one is physical, slashing, but it requires dex, so you do still get a decent dex bonus wearing a dex hat. So here's the level. I've been leveling up this stat and that. I've got a couple of extra here and there. The strength seems like I can get to working on that. That can definitely still improve. The bag space, also wouldn't mind improving on that. And the HP. I think the most important stats here are your main damage stats, health, the skill for the extra decal, the bag space, and after that it starts getting a lot less important. Vitality and luck, strength and stamina, they're all whatever, really. Alright, so this will be interesting to see how well this goes. I look forward to fighting the Camus bastards with this Pokey Pokey. That'll do work against them, I'm sure. And I'm slightly pierce resistant. Not super pierce resistant, but enough. Oh yeah, the Iron Falcon uncapped +5 already has almost 1,000 defense, which is cool. And it's got 3,250 durability, which is fine. I think we're good. Yeah, let's go. Hello, Lucy Nightingale. Welcome. Ada Rifat, welcome too. Let's see, is there anything I forgot to mention? Yeah, I'm working on the fun shots. Also trying to figure out what actually has fun shot increase and what doesn't. The Into the Pit gear, I don't remember who mentioned it in one of my videos earlier, but yeah, the Into the Pit gear does increase fun shots. Thanks for the compliment, Aries. Alright, I think we're good to go. Oh, here we go. Right. Yeah. Will do. Yeah, use Express Pass, the 1-day pass. And I'll be continuing on this later this evening and tomorrow, getting the most out of that. Doing a couple runs to this 50+ area. Yeah, so some people have requested that I try the naked challenge from floor 1 to 40. I'm not sure about jumping right into that one. I got a feeling there's going to be a lot of trials and tribulations with that. Might want to test out some areas and some bosses before going right into that. The Mad Bomber decal. I don't have it. What does it do? Okay, it seems to work nicely on the hater fights, and apparently my controller is low, so I gotta plug that back in. Then PS4 controllers go empty in 10 seconds. Helmet rooms, not exactly. I'm not planning to go very far, by the way. However far we can get in 2.5 hours is as far as I'll go. The chests, always important to pick those up. Those are your main source of cash in the current state of the game. Okay, nothing else of note in this room that I can see. I'm not that interested in the low floors carbon fiber resource. This seems to be working well enough. Oh, I wanted to get the proper counter attack on him. Come here, come on. Yeah, there we go. Well. Okay, bar meat full portion. That's great. I actually want to farm those a little bit because I'm going through them like nothing else against the pale wind. Right. What about 40 to 45 though? Well, you could purchase the barb meats, is something you could do, Lucy, or you could wait till the Golden Snail Tectonic Terror Day and go to Okusa and farm up some golden snails, because golden snails are always full heal. Whatever you prefer. Like if you prefer farming up kill coins and buying meats, I think in the current state of the game it will probably be easier to just wait till Golden Snail Day and go and catch a bunch of golden snails and bring a bunch of those with you for the final fight. Every snail you consume is a full health. Definitely start with a life shroom and have some tier 3 upgraded materials on you. Wool, don't care. I doubt that the collector gets the same amount as the Lucky Star. They do have almost double or more than double the luck of the collector. Diminishing returns, you say? Damn, I hope not. I'd want to look into that. That would be not cool. I mean, I'd be okay with it, considering the collector has that much bag space as well, so you've got equal amount of kill coins, more bag space. Yeah, I think I've seen some videos with the whatchamacallit, the Mad Bomber. Yeah, it keeps the attack value of your last attack made on the kill, doesn't it? I think I saw a video of someone using the Rage Move Bowling Crusher on an enemy, and he died. And then a whole bunch of new enemies came round, and they ran into the explosion, and they all died, and it was a chain reaction. It looked cool. I don't have the decal though, but it would be, I could see it as being maybe one of those decals that could help in the Naked Challenge run. Oh, it was your video? No way. Awesome. Yeah, that was a pretty good show, actually. I'm sure people who don't have that decal yet are quite jealous. Come here, you. Whatever. Yeah, Jason already knows how good this weapon is, but I'm gonna be testing it, see how far we get. I mean, yeah, like these early floors, you can't really judge any of these weapons on these early floors. They're all gonna be powerful, aren't they? Black hole, okay. Come with me. Next fight. You can hardly even see the mines lying around here. Oh my god, no. I'm weak to fire. Yeah, I think I've got to take it easy. I've got to take it slow here and there, especially like confirm which rooms I'm walking into and make sure I know where my opponents are. Right. I'm not even expecting to find any really good resource on these floors. Like, I don't necessarily need the the 6 or 7 star wood. What I do need is I need the rare metal types, special steel specifically. I'll be looking for. Yeah, Lucy. Just don't care that I just shot you in the face. Okay, whoa. I love doing that. I still have to get better with this weapon. I'm not really skilled with the saber. but I do like the idea of using it more often. I stream once a week, same time, Friday, 5 o'clock Paris time. I mean, I usually do the same kind of stuff over and over, but then this game kind of is doing the same stuff over and over, isn't it? It's become kind of grindy, but hey. I'm enjoying the fun shot system, I really am. I've got a couple of little projects going, and yeah, the fun shots, they do actually add a fun aspect to the game, albeit grindy. And the game has become quite grindy. Like, I was thinking about it, something that might cause people to eventually just get burnt out on the game might be the grinding up fun shots to become stronger and stronger, and then having as strong as fun shots as you can get, and then trying to go 50 plus, 100 plus, wanting to go high as you can in the hundreds, and not making it far because you get defeated by bosses. If even with all the fun shots you get, you're still not able to defeat the challenge of the escalator to heaven, that might be something that I believe would cause people to get burnt out or just quit the game. Yeah, the collector really does win this mode, this area. Definitely want to pick up as much as you can. This isn't a collector though. This is a shooter. And I don't have that much damage increase for shooting. I've gone more for stamina. But if you really want to make it far, I'm guessing you want to ignore this stamina and just go with all damage decals, but I don't have that much great decals. In fact, I don't have the Camus Addict yet, so that's a thing. Probably Barbarian, one shot, one kill, ×2. And after that, I don't really know. Because you'll have problems with bosses, won't you? Actually, for the most of the game, I used Collector on my playthrough to floor 100. I only started using Striker in floor 30 plus, but up to floor 30 it was just Collector. And I would use them to fight bosses as well, on farming runs where I'm not just going for one boss. That would probably be the only thing I would use the Striker for back in the day. If I was going for one specific boss, no other materials, just the boss needed defeating, I was going nowhere else, then I'd use the Striker. Otherwise I'd go Collector, even for bosses. I don't have Legendary Hero yet. Yeah, being able to pick up less items might be an issue. Oh, congrats on that. If you're lucky you can find another live stream, of course. But yeah, it is kind of it's a blow to your morale if you get your live stream lost, especially early on. Oh, cool. I was looking for one of these. I want to test out Goto again. I want to confirm that he will... Was that a headshot? It looked like I completely missed you, but whatever. I want to confirm again that feeding him a splatter shroom will cause him to do the best action. Yeah, I don't know if there's any resource lying around here. I didn't see nothing. I'm just gonna take a second to reload the stuff, just in case. Yeah, there's a bunch of enemies in this room usually. Yeah, figured. Just overthinking it. Tap, 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 tap. Bullets, I'll pick that up. Might as well pick up all the resources you can, especially early on. You can always trade them out if you don't need them. I think the Knight Raider armor specifically is weak to this weapon. The hell are you going? Are they still here? Oh, there you are. Come on. Whatever. Be that way. Yeah, who was it? I've got him written down here somewhere. Yeah, wasn't it Noizan or Empalador? Which one of those was it? Which has been doing that series on the hardest collector? Making it to the top floors with just a collector. Kicking ass. This is why I'm starting to really enjoy range more than melee, because of this nonsense. The whole bullshit dance they have to do over and over. And of course you can attack enemies from a distance, but they can't when they're not aware of you yet. It's got so much advantages. Take that. Actually, I'm not really using my Zappy very much. I could probably just, if you wanted to do this, if you wanted to emulate this build, I would say leave the Static Massager and the Iron Falcon hats home. Go with just Palewind legs and body, or Red Napalm legs and body, you know, whatever armor you've got. And then the Kamas, Bronson, and the Hornet Saber. And of course, you can purchase one of these hats when you reach floor 55. Oh, you saw him stream that? Yeah, it must be Empalador, yeah. Yeah, he's ridiculously good with that weapon. He's cheating. Too good. No one's that good. Cool, whack. Steel, nope. Don't want steel. More steel, no, no, no. Do not want. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the pace. I'm not going fast enough. Okay, there's a split off at the very beginning there, unfortunately. We may have to run all the way back. We'll see. Confirmed, we have to run all the way back. Oh man, just really. How did you survive living on the edge? It must have been. Yeah, I'm wondering. Jason's got a good build for the Kamas, which involves a skill master, which has many more skills. And that would probably be much better. Like, even better still if you've got more good supporting decals. The only decals I can think of to buff this Kamas would be the two barbarians. I guess double barbarian, double one shot, one kill. And what then? How do you increase the damage further? Giant killers, maybe? But then that wouldn't really help against bosses. Kamas Addict would be perfect. But I don't have that addict yet. Yeah, Rifle Addict. I don't have fire on me, so I can't bring the bird with me. I think I'm hungry though. I'm really losing stamina quickly. I shouldn't be losing stamina this quick with Golden Heart and Marathon Runner. Okay, we're going to the right. Yeah, I wonder where are we going to end up. We're already at floor 55. Did I remember to pick up the floor 80 quest? Boy, I hope so. Shouldn't matter too much though. I plan to go up again tomorrow. Oh, look at that. War Purple and Milk Purple. Deathroyd's Blue. This is... You know what? I would actually be fine with them not having Deathroyd's Blue show up in the legendary chests anymore. Because that is not a very rare resource. They used to show up constantly on the treasure tubers. Okay. Here these electric weapons are gonna shine. This will be quite fun using those types. Unless we get Goto. What will it be? Bam, 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 bam. Okay, that's not that strong against him. How about headshots? Yep. Kamas does work. Does work. Got red. I guess. I'll probably throw it away later. A grade 5 striker. Why not get a grade 6 striker? Grade 5 striker, why? Why would you? I don't even know if I've defeated her with a grade 5 ever. Can't help you there. Okay, is there anything we need? Nah, not really. I've only got 40,000 on me anyway, so let's go. Yeah, I don't know what kind of gear you would have access to, Kaneki, if you want to go with a grade 5 striker. Does that mean you haven't reached floor 50 yet? Because if you haven't reached floor 50, then you may not have access to many purple medals, and then nothing of tier 4 can be recommended, except the tier 4 that came out before Battle to the Top. Hello, Mei Mei. Good luck with that, Shenron. What's on this floor? Anything useful? I haven't been paying attention to the resource. Pure aluminum. Don't care for that. Even top grade. So I'll just leave this floor. Bye guys, take care. Actually, it's not a good idea to leave floors straight up. There's a good chance of enemies dropping golden chests with blueprints or purple medals. There really is a decent reason why you'd be finishing floors. Oh, Wolfie, you didn't know about that one, Forceman? Please don't kill me. You're wielding my weakness. Damn, you're good at this game. You don't use vampire. Have you gotten weaned off vampire? How do you do that? How do you not use vampire? Surely you want to recover health somehow. Ah, whatever. Come here. That guy's going to investigate. I know what you're weak to. What a deserter. Barely getting hit. Wow, I guess you're just good at this game. Oriental medicine, that might be overkill, actually. That must be a skill master you're using if you've got room for 2 healing decals. Yeah, I guess if you're using legendary hero, you'd want to stay topped off at health at all times. But still. All-rounders, huh? Yeah, I don't know all of those collaboration decals. All-rounders did seem overpowered. Like, when they first were released, everyone had really high hopes for the other classes to be extremely strong too. Like, considering how strong the all-rounder was in many things, like, look how much vitality all-rounders have. It's ridiculous. They've got really high fits. And all of the other stats are pretty good too. Yeah, when they first were released, everyone thought that the 6-star were going to be amazing. But they're actually kind of underpowered in terms of strength compared to the all-rounder. Master Builder. Super alloy. Crowd pleaser. Yeah. One kind of flaw that I see with that is that it will be not amazing against bosses later on, because the super alloy will stop working after you've taken them down a bit. Oriental medicine, yeah. Who knows about Oriental medicine? People have been selling me vampire for... Actually, people have been trying to get me to use vampire for the longest time. I used to use poison eater all the time. And now I guess people will try and make me use Oriental medicine instead. Okay. Whatever. Actually, the defense I've got on me is pretty significant. I can't wait to get this thing leveled up even further. Yeah, I could afford to go much faster than I'm going now. I'm just gonna ignore everyone. Bye. I'm ignoring you. I'm pretty sure I've got a stronger calmness than you. Don't even try it. I do want the Garo. Okay. When you see the camera zoom in or zoom out of your fighter, that means that something has changed in the world. A glitch in the matrix. It's usually combat related. It's either a hater has become... I think it's a hater entering or exiting combat. Hello. You didn't leave me completely. Yeah, when you see the hater on the floor get angry at the screamers, you often have the camera zooms into your fighter. It's a weird thing. You could use the addicts if you like using that weapon and you're good with it. Oh, what am I doing? Oh my god. My stamina is not right. It is not right. I need to go and eat a beast as soon as I find one. Because this is not correct stamina. Oh my god. Guard damage reduction is absolutely nonsense in this game. Absolutely nonsense. Okay, are there any beasts around here? Pure copper. Actually, this floor has the resource that I have to take note of. Yeah, the devs are trying to kill us. Because it gives them money. They like money. I mean, that's a cynical way of looking at it. This game has never really taken it easy on the player. They've always given us a really good challenge, which I've always appreciated. It's just very easy to get cynical about it and look at it like they are making money off of the death medals when you die, so they do profit. If their game is tough, it benefits everyone. Benefits people looking for a challenge, and it benefits them because when people inevitably die to their challenge. Like, look at the people who've reached floor 200. I think people use a lot of death medals for these top floors, and the top floors do seem to incentivize heavy death metal use. Nice. Vampire and Vitamin XXX. I don't know. They might work together. I consider the daily login decals too good to use. They've got the too good to use effects on my brain. I never want to ever waste those. I've heard that double vampire works now, somehow. I haven't tested it myself yet, but yeah, imagine if that works, double vampire. That would be some great increases for every kill. Or yeah, just for every bit of damage you do. Yeah, there is that. People, especially early on, were complaining that the game is, you know, a cash grab, or the devs are, they made a pay-to-win game, but it's not. Mostly it's been fair so far. There's just a few things that seem to be getting a little bit less fair. Take for instance, if you see the top floor runs Goto's minion taking such a ridiculous amount of damage to kill, that doesn't seem completely fair and rightly balanced. 7% should be the max, but have you tested it recently? I've tested it a while ago and it was 7% maximum. But I've heard whispers of it working. You do see people use both decals sometimes. I wish I had a fire weapon. How much damage am I gonna take if I fight you naked? Oh, nothing apparently. Well, that's nice. Don't they usually take 2 or 3 hits to KO? Poof. Where's the chicken? I'm actually getting less and less worried about the enemies on the individual floors. Tactical retreats. Hello, my boys. How's it going? These damn cannibal floors. These are especially annoying when you just want to farm up for some specific purple metals quickly and you're going for the 5 floors and you don't really care about what's on the way there. You just want to get up to the higher floors as quick as possible. Then these cannibals are really annoying. You found Chillmans again? He's not a very chill man, is he? He's always harassing people, kicking their ass. So, you've got yourself well entrenched and ready to farm out just about everything in this game, Jason, with your furl off, your time off. Get dug in, gone to the shop, gone and got yourself fully stocked and ready to farm. I'm doing alright. Oh. Bam. That was an archetype. Don't remember exactly his name. Was it APOIP? Those surprise machetes. Yeah, I hate it when you get hit by the first attack of them. The worst thing is you're going up against a machete user, they you don't dodge them properly or they get the drop on you. They hit you with a free combo, you dodge away, and they hit you with the jump attack instead of hitting you with the fourth combo. And they get 4 hits on you, including the jump attack. It's the worst. Yeah, spamming rockets. Going up against a red napalm gun in TDM is also not any fun. Somehow they know how to spam grenades at you. It's like they use a grenade machine gun with the M2G. Okay, what do you offer? Thank you. Quickly reload everything again, might as well. We don't have the juggler on this build. I can't even tell you guys if this build is strong because I'm just hanging around on these 50 floors. First time I'm really using these floors. I do like the idea though of going with a shooter, with the Saber Addict and the Saber, having like a melee shooter. Pretty fun. Yeah, there's a few red napalm guns running around. One of them is called Chillman's Samantha. That's one to look out for. There's 2 that I know the name of. In fact, I've forgotten the name of the other guy, but I'd recognize it if I saw it. But yeah, there's 2 very specific red napalm users that are ones that you should look out for. They're both skill masters with the Kamas. No, not Kamas. The M2G. Very dangerous builds they're using. Very dangerous. A lot of damage on them is the problem. Okay, didn't find any useful resource here, so let's continue. I think we're moving to the second challenge. Just take a bite of my chicken. I haven't really had much time to have dinner before the stream, so I've got a chicken and sausage lying around here. The M2Gs. It's not their fault that they're kicking your ass. Yeah, getting close to the M2G and forcing them to block seems like a good strategy. What I've been using is I like to keep a Fromgus on me for those guys. So if I go up against one that I'm really not sure if I'm going to be able to beat, I'm going to use that. But I got a decent build here. It's resistant to stuff. Good defense. So what do we got here? Could be anything. Oh, hello. It's bosses today. Cool. Screw you, U10. Milk red. Great. Yeah, this limit broken Kamas is really good against bosses. Or purple. Yeah, it's not as fast as you could take her out, Jason, but I did enjoy doing that. Touchroom, sure, I'll bring you with me as well. Milks, why not? I would love some to send some of these back. I'm gonna have to, you know, make choices. I actually need a lot of red medals because I'm upgrading fun shots of all types, so yeah. Though I can find them, I can get them later too. It's yeah, who really cares? Let's go. Yeah. I wonder if the skulls count as pierce. They probably are pierce damage, aren't they? Actually, up till now, I've consistently gotten defeated at floor 100 by a boss. It was always an actual boss on floor 100 that I had to go against. So I'm looking forward to not seeing a boss on floor 100 one day, so I can progress onwards. Actually. Get sniped. Look at that idiot. He doesn't even know how to use the weapon he's wielding. Okay, I actually wanted to quickly look at my stats. That's why I'm kind of camping around here. Where is it? The highest floor reached so far. Oh, there it is. 100. See, I haven't gotten past floor 100 yet. Highest floor 100. It's kind of a boring stat, or it's been a boring stat for most of the game, like the highest floor reached, but now it's actually getting some use since it is a serious challenge of getting floor heights nowadays. Seems like they heard me do that little back jump. Wakey wakey. Where is everyone? They didn't bother coming after me when I shot at them. Mahogany snakewood, nice. I do need a lot of that. Leveling up the wand. The flame wand is kind of crazy for damage. I wonder if it's going to be overpowered when it's uncapped. Black coal, why? Why am I finding so much of that? Is black coal like the least rare 7-star resource in the game? I wonder what floor this is. If this is Tata, then that's lucky, because then I should find the exit. Like, yeah, there it is. Okay, don't care about the rest of the resource on this floor. We picked out we picked up the rarest stuff you can find anyway. We've got a slice of snakewood and black coal. So, yeah, buy the chicken. White steel is extremely farmable these days. That is for sure. In fact, it could be a good idea to just go to white steel. It could be a good idea to have a white steel fighting fighter created, just lying around. And every Forceman day to go to White Steel Hard and Nightmare mode and challenge him. Because you can challenge the first time per day for free, and if you get the blueprint, that's a quick 50,000 kill points that you get. It's like doing the 50 Screamer quests. Having a few of those rewards lying around would be nice. What is this week to? Yeah, I don't know what those, what that armor specifically is weak to. 3 of those, that's enough. Oh, hello, Pop Roberto. Welcome. Yeah, the massager is a pain in the ass to farm. It took me, I think, 30 kills of white steel to finally get that. In fact, when I was farming white steel, I even put up a video, all of his gear, how long it took me to get, and then someone mentioned, "Hey, do you forget about the static massager?" And I did forget it even existed. So I had to go back and fight him another many times before getting it. Oh shit. That's not the weapon I'm allowed to get hit by. Oh, that's... I guess it's one of those things, everyone's got their... you know, the desire sensor. The game knows what you want and gives you the opposite. The other day, going for the weekly quests, I got 2 spike crushers, one from each difficulty. And quite a few people get that as on their first kill, actually. So I guess it's just they knew what you wanted and they gave you not that. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Yeah, good luck farming white steel. Is at least fun to farm. Oh, do I need that? Yeah, I'm gonna start having to make tough choices already. That is kind of lucky, Comedy Pie. How much pieces of gear does he even have? 5. So almost 1 new piece every run. I have heard people going up against Forcemen and getting a new blueprint every fight until they've got literally everything. And never have to fight him more than that. But the good thing about farming a Forceman and not getting their blueprints is you should at least get a decent supply of 44 CE to eventually level up all that stuff you got. Oh, my drink's empty. That's a curious thing. The Medusa on the first try. I wanted to get the Medusa head really early, but I didn't. What did I get first? The legs, and then the hats, and then it took ages to get the chest as well. Yeah, I haven't had many Forcemen be nice with me. Palewind was the first one who was nice for giving me his gear really fast. It only took me 3 nightmare kills to get the weapon, which I'm extremely grateful for, because otherwise I wouldn't have been using it much in videos. Yeah, you do get enough flamethrowers over time. I've always recommended people who are still after the flamethrower to get a good rank in TDM and check their weekly rewards and do the seasonal quests. Oh man, what do I have to leave behind? Well, this is why you'd want a collector, I guess. The build I'm using is more for, like, I don't know, going for the distance and not picking up anything. I guess there's no reason to bring a mouse shooter with me. Yeah, I'd prefer to keep as many red medals as I can, but yeah, we'll see. I'm probably gonna have to drop a lot of them anyway. Alright, the square button. I could sort my inventory. But that would make it too easy. That'll do. Come on then. What are you gonna do? These are weak to fire, actually. You did a good amount of damage to me, that was stupid. Okay, so I've got 3 of these on me. I don't know, probably should leave one behind actually, now that I think of it. Oh my god. Good thing I'm not wearing red napalm gear. Yeah, the Ghost Sniper gear looks really good. It also looks okay on your fighter. I've got this stuff uncapped. I don't have it leveled up fully. The chest costs purple war to level up more. One of the only issues I have with it is that it makes your character model so large, so it's not as easy to see what's happening in front of you. But yeah, it's a really strong armor. I think one of the guys who made it to a super high floor was using it because it is really strong. It's got 13% pierce resistance for each piece of armor that gives resistance, and like 5% blunt resistance too. And it ends up really strong, like 4,200 or so for the chest, I believe. Am I a boss? Do you have to fight me? Come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on. I'm trying to hit them with just counterattacks. Oh. But they have to actually attack for me to counterattack them. Come on, don't you know how this game works? You attack, I counterattack. Hello, Yasinea. Yeah, I also don't like it when normal gear costs purples to upgrade. And on the flip side, I love it when normal gear costs just red medals to uncap and level up uncapped. That's the greatest.
Is that all you got?
R2 to R1. I give it a shot. Ooh, that is pretty good. Nice. Combos well. Thanks for the tip. Of course it helps if I hit the target. Oh, instant combo. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not used to this weapon, you can tell. Come on, come on. Does this not make as much noise as the Magnum? Oh, that's weird. Splatter shroom. I pick up this splatter shroom and trade it for a half portion, and I don't want that. Which is a throwback to Dark Souls? I mean, I don't. This is not a Souls-like, is it? Am I playing a Souls-like? Is this Dark Souls? Oh, big spider, nice. Ah. Oh yeah, the butterfly. Man, wasn't that from Dark Souls 2? Yeah, I remember seeing troll videos about that, but I never got that armor. There was a lot of rare stuff in Dark Souls 2 that I ended up not doing. What I did do, but only the once, was get the little pig to give me the pickaxe weapon. I did that once. And it wasn't that ridiculously difficult. You just have to know. Yeah, PvP is probably what I hate least about Dark Souls. A lot of people really love the PvP in Dark Souls, but I'm not very good at PvP. And I don't like the psychology of the PvP mindset. I mean, I will go off on a long rant about PvP. I don't like it in many games, especially games which have, you know, it's actually, player versus player is actually worse in games that have a mix of player versus player and player versus environment. The reason they're worse is in a strictly player versus player environment, like an online team battle game, like you know, Call of Duty and such. Everyone starts up their game knowing they're in for a combat scenario against another player. While in a game which has player versus environment features, you're not necessarily starting up your game with the foreknowledge that you're going up against the enemy, an enemy player. You're prepared to fight the environment, and even worse so, you might be gearing yourself up for the environment in question. Like if you're in Blighttown or Valley of Defilement or any of these poison places, you might have some really bad gear and you've just geared up for poison resistance. And then if someone invades you there, they might have really good gear and they might not care about the poison, or they might have a bleed build or something to give you 2 statuses to worry about. So yeah, you've got someone who's completely in the mindset of their build that they've created, a troll build, or you know, just a finish them quickly build, and you're in the mindset of whatever PvE challenge you're fighting. And of course, then you're getting into the mind games. You got these people who set out to troll you and waste your time in that game, where they just invade your game and just do what the hell ever they can to waste your time, and as much as they control you, they'll consider a victory. Yeah. I'm not a fan of Dark Souls PvP. Yeah, I'm actually not looking too forward to FromSoft's new game because the setting is different. I actually really like the medieval setting, and I hope there's going to be a lot more Souls-likes in the future, which will also use the medieval setting. And I hope that developers come out with really good games, like really good action RPGs that take the Dark Souls kind of the stencil, and they work with that. Because I wouldn't mind some more, like, just medieval, you know, armor-clad gameplay. It could have grindy elements in it. It doesn't have to be completely grindy, but, you know, just Dark Souls, like, you know, Dark Souls had grindy bits in it too. Hey, Kotinsky, welcome. Neo? I've played Neo. I have it. I didn't get far in it though. I think I played the first 2 levels or so, and I was thinking, this game is too dark, and it doesn't have enough weapons in it, and the weapons are too complicated for me. So I didn't really enjoy it as much. What are we gonna do here? Okay, I can see what we're getting. Could be fun. A Jindai, maybe? Nope, no Jindai. I want to one-shot all of you. I hate you all. I think Crowd Pleaser is gonna do work here. Because these guys often put themselves in a position where I don't see where they are. Oh no, I'm hungry. Actually, whatever. I'm just gonna melee them. This is probably the most annoying part of the top floors. Besides the ridiculous difficult challenge of the bosses at 100 plus. This specific wave here, really just annoying. I'm just gonna run out my stamina bar. I'm sick and tired of seeing it almost empty. I'm just not gonna not look at it for a minute. Okay, there we go. Quick recovery. Of course you're able to do that. Okay, are we almost done? There's one more guy. Actually, there's a few more. It's always till level 175. Okay, that should be it. I think we're done here. The Kama should be a fun weapon to deal with these guys with. One at a time, of course. Don't want to lose that sweet loot. Look red. And otherwise pretty crappy materials. Alright, let's see what we get further on. What am I gonna get rid of? Actually, square. I guess I'll just eat 2 of these spatter shrooms already. For resource. Purple, thank you very much. Yeah, I'll have to get rid of the red metals one at a time. As much as I hate the idea of doing that. And I'm just gonna drop these bullet metals already, because who cares? Bullet metals, that's not work on these top floors floor. 2 tough shrooms and 2 crush rooms. Yeah, that should be more than enough. I'm not even going to use them until we get to really high, like 75, 80, something like that. And I do think I have the quests on me for floor 80, so that's getting done. Oh yeah. The Forceman gear has some very specific and very strong weaknesses. White steel gear. Like, we didn't have uncapped stuff back in the day, but people used white steel gear going up to Battle to the Top when it just started. And get their ass kicked seriously against all the commas going on there, including myself. I don't think there was a lot of people who had a lot of a lot of red napalm gear when Battle to the Top happened. I've got a timeline lying around here somewhere, but I don't think red napalm was around for the start of Battle to the Top. I think she came later. Yeah, the Night Raider is a classic choice. Good one to have against her. There we go. I'm using the auto aim a little bit there. Dot red. I'm not going to pick it up because I'm going to end up dropping it later. I've got 3 funguses. That's too much. Oh, we missed each other there, luckily. Guys, please. I'm throwing. There's no reason for me to throw here. I guess I'm really just distracted by the crazy systems, like my stamina. My lack of stamina is so distracting. I can't explain it. I don't know why I'm losing it so quickly. Has anyone dropped a fire weapon yet? Not being able to cook birds is... yeah. The annoying thing is it shouldn't be a close call against something... They're just 2 targets. Both melee. Shouldn't have been... It shouldn't have looked like that. Oxygen free, no thank you. Oxygen free is such a troll. Every time I see it in the hernia for kill coins, I think, ah, beryllium for kill coins, nice. And then it turns out to be oxygen free, because it looks just like beryllium. The difference in shade is not enough to distinguish it properly. Oh yeah, yeah. A lot of hunger, right, yeah. I should probably be eating every beast I see. You, get in my ballet. Insane Nemesis, yeah. I heard of that guy. He did a lot of challenging boss fights on YouTube, I've seen. I wish I could cook these guys, but I've got nothing to cook with. I'll bring this lizard with me and cook it later. Come on, buddy. And I know I could use the rage move of the Kamas on it, but I'm not gonna. Because I don't want to waste that durability. Weapons get weaker when you spend the durability, so I don't want this thing to get too weak. It's already not the greatest right now, because it's only at +5. Actually, just stop tweeting at me. Oh yeah, nice. I was hoping for at least 1 beryllium, because I do need a ton of beryllium for all kinds of upgrades. There's a couple of pierce weapons that require quite a bit of beryllium that I'm upgrading. I think Fault's upgrading on upgrading those two. Has the same issue as running low on beryllium. I mean, I was taunting him just last stream about finding beryllium, and now I'm in his shoes now. I'm also stuck for beryllium. It's the whatchamacallit, the nail gun and the plasma gun. Yeah, struggle to find the names because I hardly ever use those weapons these days. Insane Nemesis quit again. Oh, wrong button. Excuse me, I hit the wrong button. Attacking me is not fair. There you go, that's what you deserve. And I may find fire on this floor, or I may not. We shall see. Oh, beasts all over the place. Damn it. Did these guys drop any weapons? No. Could anyone pick up could anyone drop a fire weapon for me? I'd really love to cook these guys. Oh yeah, you could drop your weapon. Okay, no luck here. Yeah, the iron seems like a good choice for sure. I guess the reason I didn't pick it up is because I'm in a mindset of saving my bag space a bit, and I feel like I've already got too much weapons on me. But if you're on a collector, that would definitely work better. In fact, the collector may be just strong at this mode, just because of the crazy number of floors you need to do. And the good bag space that you've got on a collector. What were we finding for resource? Surely nothing that I care about. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna quickly check. Escalator to heaven resource. After aluminium is oil. I don't really care about oil. So let's go. Does the iron also block Cohen's sonar bubble? I mean the iron parry. I wonder. Do you mean tier 6 versus tier 5? Or tier 6 on these floors? I heard a minute ago people were saying that it doesn't even matter if you're a lucky star, because with the collector you get just as much kind of resource. Oh, you're a dangerous one. I'm just gonna use the old line them up and knock them down strategy here. Well, the collectors already do have a decent boost. We're not on a collector, but the collectors already have decent luck. So why not combine collecting everything you want and having a decent kill point drops? Hello. Ow. Oh, it's you again. Oh, another wood floor. Oh, no, wrong button. Boom. Yeah, farming with the Forceman gear definitely is more fun. Because you don't have to cut every run short to go and buy gears. You can really just buy a bunch of Forceman gear. You could farm up kill coins and then stock up on Forceman gear. And then you can use that to farm stuff wherever. A tip I'd give you though, Mei, is to keep an eye on how much damage you're taking against the enemies. If you're not taking a lot of damage... Actually, I've got a strategy... Come here, you. And don't kill me. I said don't kill me, okay? I don't trust these guys. They've killed me too often. Okay, that was a poorly timed attack. How do I deal with this guy? How do I deal with this individual hater? I cannot. I just can't. I can't deal with that weapon. Too good. No. I'm used to having my murderous hockey stick against these guys. There we go, that did it. That did the trick. Do I have a half portion on me? Yeah, well, I've got one of those, that's fine. Okay, so here's a tip. Mei, or anyone else farming a lot of low floors. Let's see, where's that map? If you've got a tier, if you've got a 6-star fighter, all these floors up until floor 30, let's say, be naked. Just don't wear any armor, but bring armor with you. All the way up to floor 30, on a 6-star fighter, just go like this and farm like this. Have your gear with you in your bags, and pay attention when people send haters after you. If you see someone sent a hater after you, equip your gear on that level, but every other level just run naked, because people don't usually send a lot of haters below floor 30 plus, so you won't come across, I should say hunters. You won't come across hunters, and the screamers and the low level haters on the floor won't do enough damage to you, so all the damage you're taking is not taking any durability hits. Of course, you do lose the aesthetic of whatever cool armor you would be wearing, but on the plus side, you won't be losing any durability. In fact, this is something that I've taken to doing a lot lately. When I'm farming the lower floors, I'll just take off all my gear. And if you're not wearing gear, you're not losing durability. Like, I really enjoy farming with the just the red napalm legs on to have a decent base level defense against tough haters, but that was going with the strategy of there's always one shark in this paddling pool mentality, you could say. But now with the nerf, the recent nerf to hater power, you can really just run around naked almost everywhere in the game with you know, with ease and not have to worry about the damage you take. Okay, so it looks like we're done on this floor. I think it's about 2,600 hours, grapple. It's quite a substantial amount of time. The first year the game was out, I played nothing but Let It Die that year. Well, I should say the year continuing onwards, because it left, it was released in December. So I guess you could say the year after the game was released, I played almost non-stop Let It Die for that year. You know, when I was playing games, I didn't bother playing anything else. And yeah, this game has become extremely farmy, and I definitely make that criticism whenever I can. I do want this game to be good and be fun, and yeah, I mean, I haven't complained much today about it, but that's because, as I mentioned earlier on, I think fun shots are actually kind of almost a breath of fresh life in this game, because it's fun. Leveling fun shots is actually a fun little grind to do. Everyone's got their own projects they're working on. They're gonna level up like this, or they're gonna use that strategy. This guy's working on farming Candlewolf for the black metals, and yeah, it's interesting. This guy's someone to be taken seriously. This one might be one of the archetypes that I made, or they might not, but if they're not, they should be, because this is one of the more dangerous Kama guys to worry about. Maxing out the Jackal weapons. Does anyone else think it's not really pointless to max out the Jackal weapons right now? Because you can't even uncap them. And they're expensive as hell, their durability isn't where they should be. There's only one Jackal weapon that I feel like leveling up, and it's the Jackal gun. But the resources are absolute pain to get, just the sheer number of resources you need. Come on guys, let's go. Come on. God. The fuck is going on? Who is that? Oh my god. Is it you? Do they not know how to reach me? Oh, there he is. Stop laughing. Oh, there you are. Shit. Okay. Broken record. Who is the one who was laughing? Is it you? It was, wasn't it? Are you the basic aesthetic? Like, are you the basic fighter model? I'm not sure if he is. I don't think he is. He's got a sharp haircut. I think he's the Japanese model. I think he's number 4. The number 4 aesthetic for a fighter choice. Have you got that leveled up though, Ares? Like, that must have taken a little work. Hello? Oh jeez. That was a delayed attack. Wait, don't eat my beasts. Stop it. Right. This is always a confusing floor to be on. Takes forever, no idea where to go. Looks like we've got a decent amount of kill coins already, and we're not even on a collector. Yeah, of all the new blueprints, I've only got one so far. It's the Hellhound. Yeah, the 7-star weapons. What is there? The motorcycle, the katana, the chainsaw viper, the sniper. Is there a shotgun? Oh, that is ridiculous damage. Don't wanna take that damage. No, thank you. You've got maxed out Death Scythe. Yeah, Death Scythe seems fun. I'm planning to level up the Scythe because it can get uncapped, and it could be a really fun weapon to uncap, or at least to use as an uncapped weapon. But I'm holding off on leveling up the Jackal weapons, or I'm at least not rushing them, because I heard you cannot get them uncapped. I don't know, Lit. I have no idea. I haven't heard if they can be uncapped, but then the resource cost is ridiculous for those weapons. I would find it unfortunate if they wouldn't be able to get uncapped, because, yeah. Like, you introduce a new system into the game, this applies to almost everything, with few exceptions. And then my first thought is, why have exceptions? Okay, nothing down there. The Gung Ho team, what you mean on the streams or something? Oh, they can be uncapped. Oh, okay, cool. I'm wondering if the Jackal gear isn't going to be in a future patch, like, released that it can be uncapped. Or maybe we get Jackal tier 3. I'm not sure. I just think it's silly that their main, really rewarding gear is still really crap. Yeah, I'm not a fan of decals that buff up things that start off underpowered. Oh my god. No. Don't do that. Let me eat this. Don't be mean. Ow. I can't see anything through these stupid bars. Ugh. Annoying boss. Yeah, I'm not a fan of decals that improve things that aren't where they're supposed to be. You see that with like, there's a decal that buffs up the defense of, what is it, Texas Slasher or something? Either the Texas Farmer? I don't know. The Trucker, the Farmer, or the Slasher. I don't know which one it is. Something with really crappy defense gets buffed up when you use the hammer type weapon. And the hammer damage also increases, and I really see that decal as just a fix, a buff to an otherwise underpowered set of gear. And I don't really like that, because what you're really doing with that decal is just making your gear not underpowered. It shouldn't be seen as a buff. Yeah, take care, Ryan. Pyrotechnician, yeah, that's another one of those I'm not a fan of. It's a band-aid to, you know, it's making something powered, not underpowered, not overpowered, just powered, just neutral. It neutralizes it. Hammerhead, is that the one? How does the hammer ever become overpowered though? Like, isn't its damage really low? Didn't it end up at like 1,800 or something? I don't trust it. Yeah, the Shogun armor set decal is going to be really good with the new katana. I don't remember exactly what it does. It increased crit damage and crit chance with the katana, right? Okay, what do we got here? Anything I can get rid of? Anything I want to keep? I got a nice amount of red metals, I like that. 95,000 damage? Oh no, that's +9. Okay, Hammer Addicts. I guess if you've got the Hammer Addicts and then you've got the set, probably it's okay. But I'm sure every other weapon would also be pretty good if you had plus 60% damage buffed sass and stuff. I really haven't got much set bonus decals. The only thing I have to speak of is one that people in TDM defenses are clamoring for. The sniper set bonus. That's the only one I can really make use of. Actually, what's up with all the people who pay to win in TDM defense? Like, I go up against so many people who've got steel wall, or whatever it's called, the 20% chance no damage on all of their fighters. And I'm thinking, did you really have to pay so much money to, you know, defeat other people in this game? Because, you know, in most aspects of the game I don't really care if people put money into it. But if you're actually using the money you put into this game to be kicking other people's ass, if it's like in a PvP environment, then it kind of is pay to win, isn't it? Yeah, going up against people who've got full steel wall, or like they've got steel wall on every defender, is really messed up. Or even the flamethrower. Like, I've shared my gameplay a few times, and I may have some TDM videos on it already, where I'm going up against someone with steel wall and the flamethrower, and really like every second you hear the nullify damage ka-ching, ka-ching, ching, 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 ching. It's like, okay, that's not 20%, that's more like 50%. Hello? Oh. No. I don't like this. You guys are bullying me. Stop it. Oh right, nice combo. Oh. I think the most damage you can get out of the Hornet Saber would be on an attacker. Attacker class, and the Iron Falcon hat doesn't give it the most damage. The best damage buff you can give that weapon is using the warrior hats, or berserker hat. What is that turtle up to? Turtle, what are you doing? Weird. He thinks he's a mushroom or something. What the hell? What the hell? Get out of here. You guys. I'm trying to figure out this turtle. Get out of here. The AI in this game is too strong though, isn't it? The way they work together. Whenever it's 2 versus 1, it's always bullying in this game. Oh, he's falling back down. Damn it! I really wanted to know what he was up to. It looked like he was standing on his tail. What a weird turtle. It looks different from a regular turtle. I'm gonna bring him with me. Still says regular turtle though. Yeah, I don't really care about this resource type, so I'm just gonna skip this floor if I am able to. Here's the situation. No, you don't. It was Kama's Burst versus Kama's Burst. Alright. Actually, I wonder how far we can still get. Can we reach 480 in half an hour? There you go. Nice and warm. That's your new home now, turtle. Yeah. Well, whose Camus is brighter? This Camus is pretty bright. That's the strategy. I'll blind them with the Camus's brightness. And then shoot them a bunch of times. So the flashier Camus wins. Actually, you die? Oh, or not then. Sure, whatever. Still guarding damage in this game is absolute bullshit. Takes stupidly reduced damage while guarding. Where's the exit? Nope. Not interested. You missed. This is a strategy. Just lining up a whole bunch of hater fights and getting away with the pierce damage, the pierce shot. Alright. doing work. The AI is just really good at this game. They're better than the player. Oh sweet, double aluminium alloy, the good one. I'll take it. I actually need that for some upgrades. I mean, I kinda don't care about this resource type, but if I'm gonna find it, I'll pick up the black colored aluminium over the really flashy new ones. Because I just need that for certain upgrades that I'm doing right now. Yeah, the collector probably is the way to go. Like, if I could fast forward, you know, if I could fast forward my life a few hours and ignore the resources I also, and just be at floor 100, I would like to test this build against the floor 100 boss. But I cannot. I do not have those powers. Yeah, actually, I think I should go back to just putting two barbarians and a juggler on my collector, and go up blasting everyone with the magnum. That seems to work pretty well. I haven't run up into a situation where I have to really rely on having the extra dex from the shooter to win my battles. It's not been so much of an issue. Okay, 72. A few more floors to go. I've questioned that, Dan. I've actually contemplated that they could possibly be reading your button inputs, because the type of reflexes I've seen on these guys is not normal. I wouldn't be going without decals. I would be using double barbarian, at least. And then it's, well, it's never, you can never call it weak really against haters. It's still pretty good. It's a guaranteed ranged combo, you know. If they guard, who cares? You guard break, and then you capitalize. Yeah, when I hate the AI the most is when they've got ranged weapons and the commerce guys. Like, they'll be right in front of you, you'll be trying to hit them with a murderous hockey stick combo. You'll sprint towards them and they'll be shooting you, sprinting towards them, try and hit them with the murderous hockey stick combo, and they'll mid-shot lower their gun and dodge away. It's ridiculous how quick they are to put their gun away and get all defensive. That looks like something I need. Okay, I choose my battleground, not you. Oh, skippy skip. Yeah, just fun. Biofuel instead of... what do I have the least of? Damn it. I need those red metals. Hmm. 70 bullets. Yeah, this Magnum has 412. What is it called? 418 or something. It's definitely fun to use now that it's uncapped. It's only free. Yeah. Does anyone else think that the AI has like an extra line of code written into it to deal with the flamethrower? It seems like enemies, when I go up against them with the flamethrower, act completely different. Like more than anything else, they'll dodge, just like all day long they'll dodge as long as I'm firing. Well, with this one, they'll guard a lot. But with the flamethrower, they seem to just prioritize dodging. So it seems like they've written written some different behaviors for the flamethrower. Okay, I'll take it. Come here, you. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make them miss one attack, and then I'll hit them a few times. That's the way to go. Yeah, I wish they would guard with the flamethrower, because then you just flame the armor off anyway. I don't know, man. I don't know about the Magnum. I just know that it's working, it's doing work for me. Like, if you use the strategy of pulling everyone, like, you're in front of a maze. Mazes are annoying in this game. You just do this, it's like ringing a bell. It's like ringing the dinner bell. Like, zombies, come here. I know they're not zombies. We don't know what they are. What are they? Tortured souls? Who knows? You pull out all the screamers, haters, whatever, and then they all run at you in a row. You run away from them a little bit, force them to come after you, and they're all lined up. Like, all 6 of them. Boom, one shot. You hit half of them. Killed probably half of them. There's just no... I can't think of anything better than the Magnum right now for these floors. It really has a great utility. Like, it's not necessarily good against bosses here, that I know of. It leaves you rooted on the ground for a second every time you shoot. But yeah, this is your main weapon. You can bring a side weapon to deal with bosses. The flamethrower, possibly? Or the bowling crusher. $1,000. Yikes. Wasn't that in the past? Yesinea? Yeah, I think I heard about that story. Someone spent a whole ton of cash on it, but now they've got like a fixed rotation. Every time you buy one, you get a new one until you reset it. Yeah, that probably did happen to someone back with how the old collab situation was. They didn't have that whole, you know, lineup reset situation. It is kind of crazy to think about, isn't it? Imagine live streaming that. Imagine the salt. Salt mine. Hello. Ooh. That's unfortunate. Agrifat, you get that one. It's not the greatest for that event. I got a pretty decent one from it. Pretty pay to win, the Kali Angel. Ah, no, where's my, yeah. Oof. That's how I deal with these guys. She wasn't even one of the dangerous ones. It wasn't Chillmans or any of their ilk. It was just a M2G. M2G is too powerful. Anyway, you slice it. It's just difficult to, you can't predict what it's gonna shoot, and that's the big issue with M2G. Is it gonna be knife, rocket launcher? The worst is when they use only the strong ammo types and they combo you with rocket launcher and knife shots. Like knife, 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 rocket launcher. Okay, rocket launcher, great, lovely. You found all the greatest ammos in that weapon. Good job. Well, it was the first collab, and people still had high hopes for this game. They didn't know this and that, what the future was holding, and I guess it was the first time that they really put something straight out, right up there for cash. So yeah, I spent some money on the game during that time too. Whoa, that did damage. Is this set weak to lightning or something? Oh, they're hater fight. Never mind. Come on. Come on. You can't dodge forever. Come on. Now you're in an attack mood. You mean they choose to shoot rockets at you from long range? Well, I don't have the reflexes to deal with it. Is the issue. Do something. No, not that. Alright. I like that little loop that we got into. It was a positive loop. Positive for me. Pretty bad for them. It's worse when you get into a dance with a Kamas user and you're dodging at all the wrong times and attacking at all the wrong times and they're just shooting you full of lead. Very not fun. I think, yeah, I did. I got just about one shot on floor 96 on my first 100 floors attempt. It was a really messed up ending because I even predicted it was going to happen. I saw the weapon and I saw the decals and I just knew this guy's got me. He's got my number. But I still had a lot to learn about these floors and just going up against these specific types of haters. And yeah. The Frungus is the way to go. Come on, buddy. Work with me here. There. I killed him in the most efficient way ever. So what's the resource line around here? There's usually some resource over there next to the temple. And here. And under these stairs. Oh. It is the type of resource I need, so I do have to kind of look through this floor. Okay, this is the wrong way. I'm okay with that. It's a resource that I require, so I wouldn't mind exploring the entire floor. Yeah, weeb trash. It's one of those things, you know, like, since then I haven't put hardly any money into this game anymore, and I refuse to do so. I've been you know, I'm seriously biting my tongue every time I get defeated by Pale Winds and I have to exit out and take another 100,000 out of my reward box to go and fight him again, instead of just purchasing a couple of death medals. But I'm resisting the urge completely. I really don't want to give him any more cash. So unless the $1 deal is up, I'll give him nothing. And that's been my policy for quite a long time now. Whoa, buddy. Watch out. Cool. I do TDM. Every time we're at war, I participate. But it's not enough. Though, if you won't ever see me having much death medals, because I'm constantly upgrading my bank. Oh, come on. I'm trying to explain something here. Jeez. You're not even hardcore. Yeah, just that. Yeah, you can't see my storage space here. I've got 1 death medal left because I had 9 death medals earlier. I had the daily login free death medals. I had the daily login from a few days ago, free death medals, and I had free death medals from a recent war that I won. And I spent them all on increasing storage. I've got 1,350 so far. Believe you me, I'll be happy when it's at 1,500 and I can start collecting those death medals and actually using them for what I want to use them, which is recovery from death. What is this? Oxygen free, no thank you. I wonder how much, yeah. Did any of you guys mention that? But yeah, if they would offer individual death medals that you could purchase, Juggler would definitely fetch a good price. They would probably make some money off that. If they would put Juggler for sale individually on the store. They have sold death medals, what am I saying, decals before. They sold a set with the tanky ones. Diamond, heavy tank, and barbell. I guess not tanky, but like the free OG really good ones. Heavy tank, barbell, diamond was for sale once. In fact, all of the heavy tanks and diamonds that I have are from that period. Also maybe my heavy tank. I swear I didn't purchase their set, but I did get from Stu's those decals during that time, around that time period. But also the pool was just not as varied as it is right now. Now there's just so much decals to get, it's almost impossible to get the ones you specifically want. Like I wouldn't mind, yeah, I don't have barbell. I don't have barbell yet. I like that one, and I would like a legendary hero. My life goal, get legendary hero and let it die. Really lit? 500 bucks is a bit expensive though. Don't you dare give him money for one shot, one kill. I just know, even if you are against the pay-to-win nature of it, because of the desire and the scarcity they've created, people would pay money to get those things. What are you called? Adult red. Okay, I can't really, but. Damn, that is insane. I was gonna go up to 100 million and then quit the game if I didn't get a legendary hero by then. Ultimate Fighter better than Barbell? Well, it raises all of your base stats by 10%, and the way I hear 10% stat increase might as well equate to a 10% damage increase. That might just be theories though. I'm sure it could be tested. Yeah, farming decals has become not great nowadays. It's like, do a bunch of TDM. It used to be just chill and do the low floors, haters, and then you get that. How much damage is this gonna do? Not amazing. I'm a fan of having different pools of decals. I've always wanted one separate pool of decals for TDM and one for tower climbing. Yeah, the annoying thing about buying stews with death medals is they'll often troll the hell out of you and give you like all the silliest 3 stars you can imagine. Besides, there's also a lot of Poltarin, Nasparin type stuff. Poltarin, Nasparin, Indomitable Spirit, the thing against full damage, Angel Kicker. There's just way too much crappy 3 stars out there. And even if there's an event going on, and a lot of the crappy ones are out of the rotation, they'll still give you the crappiest possible thing in the rotation way too much. Yeah, the death medals, they're not a shortcut to success, not at all. Like, you're liable to waste, unfortunately, much of your real hard-earned cash on that. That's a good point. Yeah, Ultimate Fighter with the star we're at may be stronger than the Barbell. But then I don't have Ultimate Fighter or Barbell, so I'd love to have either of those. What do we got here? What challenge awaits us? Yay! The fun challenge. I still have to... I was gonna record this audio at some point. Some of you guys record this audio. I mean, for this event. Into the Pit event. I forgot to do it. It would be nice for the people who have it if it was better than Barbell. But then the people who have Barbell and don't have that one would be upset. No. No, 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 no. You trolls. I don't know what you're targeting now. Not what I needed to target. Oh my god, okay. Where's my save my life rage move? Jeez. Yeah, that's not as strong as I'd want it to be. Oh well. I got orange medals, can't complain, can't complain. Though it's 1 grade higher than I actually need right now. I'm still in my purple phase. I guess I'll trade off milk, red. don't want to buy Ultimate Fighter. It costs too much. I don't remember how much it costs, but it costs too much. More than this game is worth. Let's see, what do I got here? Yeah, I have been doing okay for ammo for all of my weapons, so I can just continue on. What's the time? 2:26. How much floors do I need? 5 more floors. Okay, so it's gonna be just a floor 80 run, and we're gonna be over time, but then I probably spent half an hour talking before we left, so should even up. I still can't get over the fact that they call the first 40 floors the tutorial, and everything after that is the real game. That's just too hilarious. Come on, you know you want to. I found it. Here's where the shell landed. I've got it. I knew it. I knew that was gonna hit me. He just dances too much. Do something. I dare you. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yeah, fireworks launcher is probably one of my most hated enemies. I really just hate how they procrastinate forever. Hey Carlo, sorry I missed you. I am missing a lot of comments. Sorry everyone. It's just people are asking with serious walls of text, and sometimes it's enough for just 2 people to get the text off screen. I haven't got like a big window open where I'm looking at the texts, so I'm not able to read all of your comments. I'm sorry. Yeah, Volt. Thanks, Volt. You answer my questions for me. Volt's my secretary. Ow. Big damage. Please don't kill me. I want to reach floor 80. Hey, that did a lot of damage. Mahogany? Yeah, I won't. There's no danger of that fault, don't worry. The Pressfather. Hello. Aha, we found the actual exit. Angel of Death. Yeah, Angel of Death. A new summer show. It is one I'm looking forward to. I wonder if it's gonna be good. I've only seen episode 1. Is it gonna be good? Yeah, people have compared Angel of Death to Let It Die. Worty has compared Angel of Death to Let It Die. Because it's got an elevator in it and floors, and you have to survive, and you're going up the elevator and you start in the basement. Just like Let It Die. Let It Die has elevators. Ah, nice. What treats am I in store for now? Ooh. That was a lucky shot. Next. Nah, no more luck. My luck's run out. Yeah, I never played Persona that much though. I played one Persona, but I never got far in it. So, actually I played two Personas. I played Shin Megami Tensei, but I never finished that game. Yeah. Just walk it off. Are these even headshots? Come here so I can hit you in the head. I need the 70% buff. Great. Cory in the house. Best animal. Take care, Dan. Oh, what's this? I don't know. I'm sure it's not as bad as Shigurui. Or, what's the name of that series? Damn it. Me and names. Yeah, I can't remember it. Something something when they cry, the cicadas. I forget the name. Yeah, there's actually not that many really over-the-top disturbing anime out there, or ones that I found over-the-top disturbing. I mean, Shigurui, Death Frenzy was probably one of them. I can't remember any other disturbing shows though. I mean, I know Corpse Party was probably disturbing, but it wasn't dubbed, so I didn't watch it. I think it wasn't dubbed, was it? Yeah, Devilman Crybaby was good. It wasn't very disturbing though, but it had its moments for sure. Dead Man Wonderland. Yeah, that was a cool show. I hate that they didn't have a second season of that. I heard they didn't have a second season because it wasn't popular enough, and I'm wondering what the hell? Dead Man Wonderland not popular enough? In which universe? Yeah, comboing. Are they bringing Broly back to life? Isn't Broly becoming 100% canon? Like all of the... He used to be not canon, didn't he, Broly? But yeah, Broly is awesome. I still think Broly should have won. I was rooting against Goku in the fight, actually, for that one. I'm like, come on, man. You know Broly could be stronger than you. He's got an infinite pool of power. You shouldn't be allowed to beat him. Oh, what, you're gonna ask everyone for their energy again? You're gonna cheat, Goku? Ask for everyone, the world and the universe's energy? Give me your energy, because I haven't got enough to beat this guy on my own. Goku's such a cheater. I hate him. But I don't really hate him. Yeah, Vegeta's awesome. Watch out. Why? I was reloading. You're not allowed to hit me when I'm reloading. Man, what a cheater. I guess I'll eat a healing item, of which I have very few left. Yeah, Christopher Sabat is one of my favorite voice actors. Boom, 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 boom. Nice one-shot groggies. Oop. Oh, no, I'm pressing X to reload. Stop. I guess I could just empty my clip and then you will reload as well. Yeah, I've got to watch out for these blue machete guys, because I bet later they're just going to straight up one-shot me. Yeah, Chrome Molly. You shouldn't have. I haven't been using my shooty gun very much. What floor are we on? You know what? I'm going to make a concerted effort of getting rid of all this ammo in the next couple of floors. I haven't watched any Dragon Ball Super episodes. I consider the ending of Dragon Ball GT the canon Dragon Ball Z, the canon Dragon Ball ending. And all the movies are also canon, in my mind. Hello, Juan. How goes? I just like how nicely the GT ending ties up the whole Dragon Ball universe. You can kind of close the book after that ending and say, that was nice. That was a nice ending. Let's move on. Let's start watching other things. I think I've just had my fill of Dragon Ball universe. Like, I've played many Dragon Ball games. Budokai Tenkaichi. Even a few games after the Tenkaichi times. I still think Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 is the greatest Dragon Ball Z game in existence. Hello? I especially like that you're in a 3D area. You can destroy everything. You've got evolutions. You can evolve, you can devolve. You can fuse mid-battle. You had world-destroying moves which actually destroyed the world, and you can play further into broken worlds. It was just real fun. And it wasn't too difficult to play either. Like, I played the newer Dragon Ball Z games and they're just way too technical. They've become real fighting games, I'll put it that way, and real fighting games are way too technical. Ah, yeah. Take care, Jason. GT is canon now? Didn't, what's his face? Japanese guy? I don't remember his name. Didn't he not like GT? I think the creator of Dragon Ball didn't even want to make Dragon Ball Z. He wanted to have the wedding at Goku and Chi-Chi to be the canon ending, but then fans cried for more, and he made more. And, you know, give me the money, and I'll make you the show. Super Gogeta, yeah. Vegito, strongest fighter ever. I mean, I don't know if he exists in Super, but I'd imagine even if he did exist in Super, he would still be the strongest character ever, because they're still fusing Goku and Vegeta. And how could Vegeta not be the second strongest in the universe after Goku? How can there be someone stronger than Vegeta? Surely not. I mean, I don't really know perfectly how Potaras and fusions necessarily need to go. I don't know the Dragon Ball Z lore that in depth. Because I can imagine there's some villains that are just overpowered strong. So yeah, if Goku fused with one of the villains, he would be the strongest in the universe, but you know, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? You're just always in the right place at the right time, that Goku. Oh. What are you? Surely you're not tanky. Don't you dare. By the way, any Dragon Ball Z fans here watching, I recommend to check out Plague of Gripes video on Dragon Ball Z, a criticism of Dragon Ball Z power levels. He seems to know the series very well, and it's hilarious listening to how cynically he explains how the writers of Dragon Ball Z are just shit, and they don't know how to, you know, how to keep characters relevant. They just Deus Ex Machina every new character back into relevancy whenever they have to, because reasons, you know, like the that old green dude on Namek, how he buffed up Gohan and Krillin out of irrelevancy. Just Deus Ex Machina them up to a decent strength, and they weren't even strong enough to deal with Frieza's first form at all. But anyway, it's hilarious listening to Plague of Gripes take on the Dragon Ball Z universe, because he seems to know a lot about it. Where am I going? UI, or is that UL? Yeah, I don't know, we've just gotten into a talking about Dragon Ball Z thing. Yeah, it was unfortunate where Gohan kind of like lost strength and became super weak. Because at one point in the show against Cell, I mean, it was bullshit that Goku was like, I save the world all the time, let my family do it, and then he dies, and then it's like, oh shit, we might lose this one, damn. That was kind of stupid. But there, Gohan obtains an otherwise thought to be unobtainable ranking, or like a power level, the Super Saiyan 2. You know, it wasn't an ascended Saiyan like Vegeta and Trunks got, which was really just a power increase at the detriment of speed. But it was just a sustainable, high output, super powered form in the Super Saiyan 2. And I think after that he just forgot that he could do that, and he never did it again. It's really bullshit that Gohan never used Super Saiyan 2 after that. I think he used it once in the Buu saga against that one guy in the arena, just to, I don't know, just to give him a taste of power or something. But if you ask me, that's a stupid, you know, that's stupid plot. If you have a power and you don't use it, for what reason? Damn. Gohan, why? You were the strongest. Yeah, I really enjoyed Hunter x Hunter. I watched the original until the point where it wasn't dubbed anymore, and then I stopped watching. But yeah, that had a really good story too, and it also had a Dragon Ball Z feel to it. It has this like Goku-esque happy-go-lucky kid who's the center of the story, and yeah, really good written fights and stuff. Very, very well thought out. Very good show. Yeah, I've been watching My Hero Academia, and it is a good show. It's a cool show. I think Vegeta's doing what's his face, his voice, All Might. Hello, Prop Show. Welcome. Bleach. Yeah, I watched Bleach. But I consider the ending of Bleach... can I even say it? I said it before, it's kind of spoilery. But I've got a canon ending in my head for where Bleach stops. And I haven't revisited it since. I'm still watching One Piece. I'm just giving it a few years to let the dub catch up. And then I'll start watching it again. Yeah, the only thing I didn't like about Bleach was how it had so much filler. You have to... There's an online roadmap to watch the entire Bleach show with as little filler as possible. And that's kind of bad if you have to do that. But other than that, I kind of liked Bleach. I liked how, like, dark it was. It was very, very mature. Like, if you would... You have people who are on the fence about anime in general and who consider anime childish. Like if you recommend any of the other big three to people who consider anime in even the slightest way childish, no one's gonna watch One Piece or Naruto, but they might watch Bleach. Screw you. 5 filler arcs. I liked the bounce arc though. The bounce were cool. I mean, vampires. Bounce vampires. It's been too long since I've watched it though. I couldn't tell you which arcs that I liked and which that I didn't. Everything Hueco Mundo related was amazing though. That was really cool. Ulquiorra Schiffer. This isn't even my final form. Oh shit. This maze. I definitely like the amount of drama they put into all the fights. Like you had that skeleton guy who represented serendipity. It's like, yeah, everything around me decays and dies. Try and beat me, try and fight me. I really love overpowered concepts like that. But it is kind of silly whenever they create a super overpowered fighter, like what's that guy's name from One Punch Man? It's a Japanese name, and I'm very bad with names. One Punch guy versus Goku. Who would win? Well, obviously the One Punch guy, because he can defeat everything in one punch with no exception. And it's like, well, okay, if you look at it that way. If you write a character like, by the way, this guy anyone near this guy is instantly defeated. Okay, I guess he wins every theoretical fight from now on. Oh hey, looks like we skipped this floor. Yeah. I want Goku to win too. I don't trust that One Punch guy. He's cheating. Obvious cheater. No one can get into the anime world like this and all of a sudden contend with Goku. No, that's not fair. Hooray! Looks like I did have the quests. Okay, buff up a little bit. Prepare for my final fight. Dark Fiends. Good. Does anyone know the anime 100 Stories? Something like almost a Ghost Stories thing. I don't remember the name exactly. I mean, I could look it up in a heartbeat, but I'm in the middle of something here. 100 Stories is a kind of dark themed show. Got a really nice vibe to— No. Hit him! You bastards! Bye, all of you. No. Yeah. Okay. Screw you. Stop defending. I guess we're at the point where they're just gonna spawn like super fast. Alright. Ah no, poison weapons. Help. Ooh, yeah, that is good against these guys. Nice. I think it's Requiem from the Darkness. 100 Stories, Requiem from the Darkness. Crush room. Alright. So, this is the resource I've got from this run. It's been okay. Not bad. I got a few ones that I definitely needed some. Got some special steel, beryllium, not as much as I wanted. Yeah. Actually, how much? Yeah, I don't have enough space to carry on. I'm probably gonna go again later, and I'm gonna use a collector and try and reach for 90 something. Yeah. Yeah, it's got a lot of Japanese folklore mixed into that. A very interesting graphics too. Cool show. Oh yeah, the low floor skill coin hater nerf. Well, they've nerfed it because it's kind of a balancing thing, isn't it? They've made so the number of floors is also the star of hater you come across. So the 10 floors, 1 to 10 will have a 1-star hater, and then 11 to 20 will have a 2-star hater, and so on. So yeah, it's mainly gonna assist people doing quests and people just starting out in the game, so they don't get overwhelmed by however high star that they've unlocked for fighter is however high star is coming after them. Most people have always found it like bullshit that you go up in a tower and you're going for a challenge, and in the low tower floors you just want to chill, and then you come up against literally the toughest enemy you could come up against, because yeah, that's how it used to work. In a way, I'm happy with it. I just wish there was another... I wish they could set aside another couple of floors just for me, somewhere where there's some high resource haters that I could farm for kill coins whenever I want to farm stews, when I'm in just a farming mood for just kill coins, that I can put on one set of gear and be done with just that set of gear. And yeah, I liked the farming method for what I was saying, kill coins before. I liked getting stews that way. But hey, I guess you've got other ways. If you want, you can go 40 to 45 farming. It's just more involved. That's a way. Finishing at Duami, floor 45. Yeah, but it's not really farming, you know. I mean, it's not amazing. The amount of kill coins they drop, yeah. I think the biggest thing that I like about it is that all the quests are now doable. Like, you've got a bunch of quests: climb from this floor to that floor, wearing no armor, using no weapons, having one item in the death bag. Quests like that are now doable. In fact, I've recommended a couple. Oh, hello. Did I forget to reset you guys? Let's go and do that. Monster. Something Kurosawa or Urasawa's monster. I don't remember his name, but it's some guy's monster. Yeah, I watched that show. It was good. It's like 60 or 70 episodes, isn't it? What's the guy's name? It's like it's got the cannibal vibes to it, doesn't it? With like a really smart psychopath who you're following. Ah, dudes, rude. Yeah, really cool show. I also enjoyed it. Let's see. Have I got any shows lying around that I could recommend? I'm just gonna check. One of my favorite, most recent animes that I've really enjoyed and has just come out of nowhere and gotten into my top favorite anime of all time is Blood Blockade Battlefront. Just because I like the vibe of that show. Kekai Sensen. It's like an episodic show. It's extremely colourful, very vibrant. It reminds me of Space Dandy. Space Dandy was also extremely vivid colours, popping off your screen. Every scene is extremely colourful and extremely action-packed. Yeah, some people didn't like it. Some people didn't like that that it didn't have a that it was episodic, I guess. Or they didn't like the overall story, the overarching story, but I actually liked the episodic nature of it. I like how... I don't mind shows that finish off like a little mini-story every episode. Yeah, I really liked Klaus in that one. I liked specifically one episode where he's doing a chess fight against this intergalactic, like, old super genius chess master, Crossfair, I think it's called. That was a really cool episode. That was just a magnificent episode. One of my top episodes of all time anime episodes. Just the episode where Klaus is fighting the Crossfair master in a game of like 20-dimensional chess. It was insane. Yeah, another one of my all-time favorite episodes of anime and all-time in general would be, what is it? A World Without Sadness from what's it called? I said it a minute ago. Space Dandy. Yeah, A World Without Sadness. Space Dandy. That was an impressive episode. Really good. Anything else? Well, My Hero Academia is going on right now. definitely recommend. Overlord. I guess I'm looking forward to season 3 of Overlord. I guess Fault is not watching anime right now. Oh well. Did I spoil something? I hope I didn't. I accidentally spoil things when I'm talking about shows. Damn. Trying to think back. What did I spoil this time? I've already spoiled that, what's his face, in Bleach knew everything all along and had planned everything from the very start. But I forgot his name, so I can't really spoil that. Yeah, Space Dandy did a bunch of funny episodes. The zombie one was cool, the one with the dog, the Groundhog Day episode. Yeah, but I think by far the World Without Sadness like blew everything else out of the water. Like how just you could rewatch that episode 20 times and still enjoy it. Nah, there's no kicking or purging. I don't know how. Anything else? No. Kill la Kill, of course, but that's an old one. Yeah. Black Lagoon. Yeah. Yes, there's way too many shows I still have to watch. This season there are already a few shows that are interesting to watch. That Angels of Death is definitely something I hope it stays good. Sometimes you have shows that start off with a good couple of episodes and then they just they kind of devolve into some like run-of-the-mill show where nothing happens for the next 7 episodes, which is unfortunate because they sell you on the first few episodes and then they get really crappy. Alright. I think that's it for this stream, actually. We've done what we came here to do. Test this build. It's fun, but how could you play anything other than a collector in these floors? It seems even the guys who reach the top floors are just... They consider the collector bag space is stronger than anything else, because you can bring all kinds of utility with you. Which show did you stop watching? Chain Chronicle is also okay. It's also pretty good, I'd say. Angel of Death, does it get bad? Please tell me it doesn't get bad. That's a show I'm looking forward to this summer season. Ah well. It wouldn't surprise me, Weep Trash, with your name choice. Oh well, I think we're done here. Probably Collector is better. Probably for farming. Until I reach floor 100 plus consistently, I'll probably go with the Collector over anything else. Attack on Titan, Season 3. Okay, cool. You guys cancel each other out. One says it's bad, one says it's good. I'll have to watch it and find out for myself. Use death metal. I have one death metal. I could use it, but I'm not going to. Okay. I'll give you guys 2 more minutes to say what you want to say, and then I'll close off the stream. Yeah, I'll carry on, Bolt. So yeah, have a nice weekend, everyone. Take care. So, see you all next week.